Hold on. How's everybody doing? It is night. Where's Lilith? Lilith is, I don't know. She's resting. She's resting, is what I shall say. Hi, Love Shine. Hello, Elaine. I am going to start this off. Actually, I'm not going to start this off. Well, I will, but I won't. I know that HP came in last night when we were live, but, well, we weren't live anymore. She did come in, so... Sweetie Pie, if you're somewhere around, please let us know. Thank you, my beautiful Love Shine sweetie. So I can, give you your answers, Sweetie Pie. So wherever you're at, I'm going to put HP because I know. I'm going to put our beautiful Love Shine over here. Also, we've got Elaine. We have Stephanie. We've got Maria. A winky wink. Hi. All right, here you go. I just came back. I went to watch. I know you're all going to be very, very, very jealous of me. I just came back from watching the weirdest movie on earth, SpongeBob. Yeah, I know. You guys know. I have 3 kids. One of them didn't want to go. And the other 2 wanted to. Weirdest movie ever. Like, just strange as F. You're dropping the gift card? What is that? Oh, wait, I'm dropping the gift card, not forgetting. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. You don't have to forget. Yeah, just, that's it. Yeah, I went to see SpongeBob. I kid you not. I went to see SpongeBob. Raphael had been wanting to go since it came out, I think on the 26th of December, but he was going to his dad's for a week. Never ended up going because we went to see Avatar and other stuff. And there you go, SpongeBob. It is so kitsch. Like, it is so weird. It is so, so weird. And it is so inappropriate. An adult person who watches it knows how inappropriate it is. An innocent mind sees it and thinks it's not a problem. Matthias, teenager, watches it and is like, oh my God, Mom, I can't believe what they did to that movie. And I'm like, I know. Oh my God. I'm still trying to get onto the SpongeBob ticket. Oh my God. Sweet Lord. All right. So we're going to start this off with Elaine. I'm going to go into the emails. Okay. Right. Here we go. Okie dokie. So let's go forward with it over here. I know. Hi, Sean. Nice to see you, sweetie. Okay. Hold on just one moment. Okay. Just 1 second. Dan forgot to ask you, but how you been? Okay, well, that's not for me. Yeah, no. You hate SpongeBob? I'm sorry, sweetie. You don't have to. My kids like it. I watch it. So, actually, I don't mind SpongeBob. He's kind of stupid, but he's okay. What can I say? There's no shaming here. Everybody likes what they like, all right? That's it. That's all. If you want to like Sponge, you like Sponge. If you don't, you don't. If you like Lord of the Rings, like the Lord of the Rings. If you like fairy tales, watch fairy tales. I don't care. Just make yourself happy. So Here we go. I do it for the kids. I would never purposely go and buy a ticket just for myself. Although I have to say it was really funny because at the beginning of the movie, I don't know why, there's like a 15 minutes of a Ninja Turtle movie. It doesn't make sense. And I'm like, what the I look at the tickets. I'm like, are we in the right room, kids? And they're like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. I look at my tickets, put my cell phone on, look at it. Yeah, okay, we're in the right place. It continues. The stupid film continues with Ninja Turtles. I go outside of the cinema. I go look at the number of the room, make sure we're still into it. I go back. I did that like 3 times. The stupid thing did not finish. I finally ended up saying to my kids, hold on, I'll be right back. I went to find somebody who worked there and I'm like, did you guys put like the wrong movie on? We've got like, it said good movie and we're just watching Ninja Turtles. What's up? I don't know. Apparently the makers did a Ninja Turtle movie to go before that we had to watch, but nobody said. Anywho, here we go. Yeah, no, I despise. You see, I don't like Star Wars. It is what it is. And again, I respect everybody's wants and needs and everything as such. I don't care. If it makes you happy, it makes me happy. Any job offerings coming from February to March for you? Elaine, I put a list. I don't even know where I put the list anymore. I had a list. It was here. Where did I put it? Where the heck did I put the list? I have a list. Oh, sweet Lord. My brain. It's Friday. What the heck? Oh, sweet Lord. I don't even know where I put it anymore. I had HP. Okay, I'm going to write myself a new list. I don't know what... Oh, here it is. Okay, well, we don't... This is yours. We don't have HP. She's not here. So whenever she pops on through, I unfortunately don't have her questions. So if you guys see our beautiful High Priestess, please let me know. She... I owe her answers, so I need questions. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. So certain collaborations... certain movements that are moving you forward, but I don't necessarily see with our Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I don't necessarily see that movement. So any job offers coming your way from now till February or even March, I don't like. I see forward movement. I see there could be interviews. I see you could be getting closer. You could be having different type of collaborations, getting closer a little bit to what you want and to your desires, but I don't actually see something being offered. We're going to take out some more cards and just go and kind of pop at it and look. Am I right? Up next. That's right. I did put the list, but I didn't say who's where, didn't I? All right, Stephanie, you're next. Then I'm going to go and see Maria and Love Shine. And whenever High Priestess comes in, she's going to be... I love you guys, but she will be above you guys because she came in yesterday. She's way in advance. All right. I know that you're wanting, I know that you're hoping, I know that you're not giving up. However, I do feel as though you're slowly winning in little victories, just not the actual victory of it all. So I still see you being a little bit disappointed, sweetie. So I'm going to say no towards that for the moment, my love. I do have our beautiful Valerie who is here too. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, Sean. Stephanie, you're next, sweetie. You are next. You try to replace you. You try to replace me. Who tried to replace you? I didn't try to replace you. I never tried to replace you. What is that? You apply a few more. Go ahead with it. Yes, do. Always do. More and more and more and more and more and more and more. Things can change. It can. Hi, my beautiful Julie. Nice to see you, sweetie. It's okay. I'm going to put you onto the list already, all right? Because your intentions are there. Oh, Elaine, I don't replace anybody, but I was surely thinking about you yesterday because, my dear God, yesterday we almost had like a snowstorm. Snow and snow and snow, and I thought, damn, Elaine told me she had snow and bad weather. It came. It came all the way over here. Yeah, I had to shovel. Thank you. I've had enough of it. Okay, I'm moving on forward to Stephanie. Stephanie, you're going to have a timestamp at 10 minutes. Oh, I kid you not. Yeah, I was surely thinking of you. That's okay. It's on 2 weekday. I don't care. It's all good. It didn't change anything for me. I don't like it when it falls onto the weekends. It disrupts my personal life. Other than that, it's all good. Sent it your way. You don't want it. You do not want it, Juanson. You come and live over here. I got an extra room for you. You come over here for the winter time. You shall see. It is not nice outside. Stephanie, Johnson's feelings and intentions towards you. What do we got going on? I've got our Six of Wands. I've got our Page of Swords. He's kind of feeling victorious about certain little things that he kind of passed on through. Page of Swords, he's thinking of you. King of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. He doesn't want to hide anything from you. However, I do still have our Two of Cups and I do have our Ten of Wands in reverse. At this moment, he has a lot of regret for walking away. All right, that's the walking away and that's the regret. I'm so sorry I walked away. The love, the thoughts, still there. I feel like he's had little victorious wins within himself here and there, which were good. But I feel like overall, still not quite exactly what it is that you want. So I'm going to say the overall energy, still not quite it. However, I do feel over here with our Page of Swords that he is thinking about you. He does still hold on to you and care for you. Doesn't want to hide the way he's feeling, but still, there's no, for the moment, as clear as I can see and as honestly as I can say, because honestly, Stephanie, I know this person still loves you. I know this person still cares for you, but I don't see this person, I see them wanting to make movements, but I don't see them making movements. So the best that I can say is I need you to be happy into your vibes, into your energy and how you're moving on forward. Because I cannot guarantee to you that he is going to come back. He thinks about you and he holds on to you, but he stays into that. And he could switch out of that vibe at any moment. But for the moment, he's still it sucks as hell, but he's still sticking there and we need to unstick him. I know. No, seriously, Juanson. I know you don't like the heat. I love the heat. I do with the heat. Good for you, Elaine. Continue to apply. Continue. Will he overcome the fear and the guilt and the stagnation and actually make a move? For the moment, I don't see so. I'm going to take out some messages coming from tarot for you. For them, and again, Stephanie, I do not want to say he's not going to. That is not what I'm saying. Absolutely not. I'm not saying he's never going to come back. But I don't want to give you false hope. That's what I want to say. He still loves you. He still cares for you, but he's got a lot of issues. And if I knew for sure that he would be coming on back, I would tell you. But I just don't want to give you false hope. So I need you to be happy and I need you to do what makes you happy every single day. And if he kind of comes along, thank God, perfect, love it. But if he doesn't, at least you're beautiful. You got a beautiful heart, sweetie. You have so much to give. You have so much to offer. If he's being an A onto the other side and he can't figure out his crap, it sucks, but it's his fault. That being said, he's missing you, and he's missing you a lot. As he is missing you over here, we can also see that he's into his little hermit zone. So he's basically saying to you, you know what? I'm missing you. I've got a lot of challenges. I'm just going to stay into my bubble for the moment. I do care for you. I miss you. I really do. I think about you. I think about things that we have done. I do feel guilty about what has happened also. And I have to deal with that. I have to deal with what I have done and the choices I have made. So for the moment, this is where I'm sticking. Hi, Anna Lynn. Nice to see you, sweetie. Absolutely. I got you onto the list, okay? I'll be with you shortly, sweetie pie. Oh, yes, absolutely. Well, Juanson, we'll find you into the snow. You're not white as a ghost. You're actually quite tanned with all that heat. Oh, my dear God. All right, Maria, you're going to be at 14:30. So up next, we're going to see Love Shine. It is true. It is true. I know. Yeah, it is what it is. I know. Sometimes I'm too blunt. Like, sometimes I have to... Okay, when I'm talking about Evil D, I have to go in certain softwares. I have to verbalize my thoughts and make it legally correct. Because I'm too blunt. And that could seem nasty, but it's not nasty. It just It's the Aries in me. I kid you not, Elaine. I do. I have to like turn my tongue 7 times before saying things to certain people. To make sure that the message that I'm getting across is okay. You see, same thing. Oh my dear God. All right, so Maria, what do you need to know? What does Spirit and ancestors want you to know? Timestamp you already have. I'll give it to Watson at the very end. He's our timestamp. I was going to say tooth fairy, but fairy of the pen. Knight of Swords, be careful for different challenges coming around you, different thoughts, different ideas. You don't have anybody playing any games around you. However, I do want you to make sure not to put your foot into a trap. Yeah, you know, sometimes those booby traps. Probably can't even say that word on YouTube, but however, just be careful. Sometimes we don't really know that there's something a little bit into the way that could be creating problems, and we could kind of step into it and boom, there you go. And just be careful for it. Other than that, new ideas, but I need you to be courageous. I need you and Sean, all right, or you and Axel. I need you guys to move forward, Maria and Axel. I need you guys to move on forward and to go and get what you want. If you just wait and you wait for the evil D into your life to move or to do something, nothing's going to happen. Go and do what you got to do. You're protected, you're good, but Spirit and is definitely saying you're protected, you're good, but take your ideas and do something with it. Otherwise, you're going to stay into that place and you don't like that place. Yeah, that is the right. Yeah. Okay, love, shine. You want your usual questions. Yeah, and good for you, Sweetie Pie, for not giving up onto the poo, you know. Yeah, okay. Up next is going to be Valerie. We're going to go and see Julia for questions there, and then we're going to go and see our beautiful Annalyn. That is a list that we have at this moment, moving on forward in great strength and force. So, here we go. Stephanie, if ever you even just want to write me an email, sweetie, and you want to talk about it, you want to open up about some type, send me an email, Stephanie. Just your feelings, you're thinking about things, you're into your feelings, into your vibes, you're feeling low, whatever. Send me an email. I'll write back to you. I promise you. I always do. Absolutely, Annalyn. Absolutely, sweetie. Thank you, my love. Thank you, Watson. You're like my email fairy now, too. You didn't get too many cramps into your fingers last night? That could be so misconstructed. Cramps into your fingers. I'm not even going to say what you're doing, but I was talking about the timestamps. All right, love, shine. What do we got? No cramps into the feelings, into the fingers for you. 9 of Wands. I know, no, right? Towards the wife. Look, the wife is who she is. She's a pain in the you-know-what. We got to hold our barriers, no doubt about it. I'm not even with a deck that you like. Seriously, let's switch this up to your deck right after. 4 of Pentacles. He holds on to her, but not really. She's almost kind of a little bit optional. Ace of Wands. Doesn't really want to do anything with her. This is a fantastic read for you so far. Well, we'll go take out some cards on you and see what that comes on through first. Cramps, we need to talk, right? What kind of cramps are we talking about? Aw, Dan, you know what we're talking about. I'm talking about finger cramps. From too much writing, of course, Dan. Oh my gosh. Such a twisted mind. Such a twisted mind. All right. Yeah. You're white, Sean. I've seen you, sweetie. Yeah, Hanson. You can get cramps in many ways. Seriously, you can get cramps by folding yourself in half. Why would you fold yourself in half is a different question. I'm not going to get into that neither. I feel like that belongs into a secret little vault. All right, so as for you, I pulled out way too many cards. It's not really what I wanted to do, but that's okay. Look, we're getting collaboration. We're getting happiness. We are getting a little bit, I'm feeling kind of guilty, but we probably know what that's all about. Looking towards the future and thinking about you. It's almost like if he wants to kind of make things a little bit better, kind of mend things. Hey, you're loved. SpongeBob, did he fall? Oh my God, SpongeBob in the movie, he's got buttocks. Like, he's got a bonbon, like a bum. Yeah, like 2 bricks. But the most hilarious and stupid thing is the starfish. You should watch a starfish. He's got a saggy bonbon, and he's got a patch right in front. I thought it was very inappropriate. An eye patch, but it was not on his eye. That's the problem. You see, there's issues with this movie. It should be almost SpongeBob 18 plus. That's all I have to say. Yeah, Patrick, there you go. I see, I didn't even know his name. That being said, things that you need to know. Like, it was very inappropriate, I tell you, Elaine. There was so many weird stuff. All right. He often doesn't necessarily tell you everything that goes along, but you are always onto his mind, sweetie. And honestly, all he truly wants is to continue with you in beautiful movements. So even though he did that stupid little thing with the card, because it was stupid as, that's okay. He loves you. We can say it was stupid as F. I won't say the F word though. I don't want to be banned. But we know. It was, Matthias watched it, and I was sitting right next to Matthias, which I am not usually. Usually it is Anaël, myself, Raphael, and Matthias. This time, no, it was Raphael, Matthias, myself, smack into the middle, and Anaël. So I got to say a bunch of stupid stuff to Matthias to just bother him psychologically. He thought I was inappropriate a few times, but he finally admitted at the end of the movie that this movie was just not okay. They are inappropriate. Sweet Lord. Like, in so many levels, there were things that had to do with, sexuality, different, what you like and what you don't like. Weird stuff. Weird. I'm going to leave it as it is. So if you guys want to go watch it, go watch it. Very family-friendly movie. Messages for you. Wheel of Fortune, so he is loving you. He is wanting to continue. He is a little bit onto his guards, probably again because of that card thing. But honestly, it's all going to be forgotten very soon. And he's going to continue to care for you and love you, sweetie. Hi, Valerie. Nice to see you, sweetie. Yeah, have you been listening to all this lovely information? You really? I know, seriously, Juanson, seriously. Like Matthias at the end was folded in half, his head through his knees. Like, honestly, I don't know if he was vomiting or I don't know what was going on. I asked him, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm just real tired. What a movie. All right, so, let's go and see Valerie. We kind of felt the same way, just expressed it in different ways. And then he analyzed and he told me like so many things on the way to the car. It was very interesting. Valerie, is your question in PayPal, my love, or is it into my email? I think it's actually in my email, ain't it? It is. Let me go and get it. I have Julie's questions also. Let's go and see how your weekend is going to be. Julie, you're next, and then we're going to go and see Anna Lynn. I'm still waiting for High Priestess. Still don't know where that beautiful soul is. Don't know what's happening with her. Here we go, Valerie. Here we go. I am waking up so early tomorrow, guys. I will probably only have like 2 hours sleep tonight. I know I will because I'm going to go to bed too late because that's what I do. I have other occupations. I'll go to bed too late. I will sleep like 2 hours. I will drive to go to the stables an hour and a half to go and see Anna's horse. Take care of that. Come on back. And then, then's the fun part. That being said, I just know I will need a lot of coffee tomorrow. And I'm not a coffee drinker. I get all this energy by my own sweet little self. That being said, here we go. My beautiful Valerie, what's happening for you this weekend? You might, I say might. Let me take out this little deck over here. Okay, well, look, this is all good card. You guys are staying together. It's all good. There's no big moves, nothing of the such really happening that you have to worry about. I do, however, feel like he is actually wondering if he should kind of open up about something with you. So he might. I mean, the Two of Swords over here is into a position where we're thinking about something. We feel like we have to say something, but I'm not too sure if I'm ready to do it or to say it. But we want to say it. And whatever it is that he wants to say to you is nice and sweet and loving and positive. You will love it because it is with our Wheel of Fortune. And it is with our Knight of Wands who is moving towards you. So if you're looking for a little bit more physicality, if you're looking for a little bit more emotional kind of a vibe, kind of a get-together kind of a thing, it could be happening. It could be happening, sweetie pie. He's wanting to put more time into this relationship. Honestly, I feel like he's feeling a little bit guilty. He didn't necessarily give you everything that you needed this week, maybe emotionally speaking, but you're going to have a good weekend. Whatever is happening this weekend, it's not a big ooh la la-ish kind of thing. It's not something that you're going to jump out of the air and scream, you know, victory for, but it will be another added victory. It will be nice. It will be peaceful. It will be nice, and something, even if it isn't to the smallest little matter, something will be revealed to you that you will enjoy. So I'm going to say beautiful, strong, growing connection. And I'm going to say, honestly, I don't see you going out partying in any clubs. I see you having a nice weekend. So I'm going to say good for you, sweetie pie. Overall weekend energy, fantastic. Yeah, I know. So Valerie, you let me know if he decided, because we did have our Two Swords. Let me know if he decided to say it to you. If he didn't decide to say it to you, it is going to be upcoming into the following days or something of the such, because it's like he's wanting to open up a little bit more. That's just going to make your heart kind of, you know, flutter a little bit more. I know. You've got peace, Valerie. All is good, sweetie pie. I promise you, my love. Have no fears. Do we have our beautiful Julie with us? Otherwise, we will leave you a timestamp. So please do let me know, my beautiful Valerie. Unless there is anything else I can do for you, my beautiful sweet soul, I do wish you a lovely weekend, sweetie pie. Let's go and see what we've got going on for Julie. I just want to know if Julie's here. I'm going to update whatever I have not updated. Still waiting for High Priestess. Still don't know where she is, that little sweetie pie. She usually comes in like around 10. Hopefully she comes in before, or I'll have to send her a message. That's okay. She knows where to find me. I know where to find her. All right, okay. We are good. We are good. We are good. We've done everything. We are so good. Wait. Sweet Lord, what is this? No. Wait, I actually have the question, sweetie. Hold on, I'm going to answer before coming over to Julie. Oh, okay. No. Okay, this is going to be for K. We're going to call this person KH. All right, KH. I think this is High Priestess. I think it is. KH, I have her question, so we're going to go and we're going to go and answer this before I go see Julie. Okay, so just 1 second. And then Julie, I'm going to come on over and see you, sweetie. Okay, so I can't believe I did not see that you actually had that. So we are going to put a timestamp at 27 minutes. Yeah, I know. A timestamp. I'm going to put you one approximate because I did not give you one. So I'm going to put you somewhere around 23 minutes. All right, my beautiful Valerie, but it could move a little bit because I didn't know that you wanted one because you were here. Next time, automatically, I will put you one, I promise, like that. We won't have this issue, but I will put you around 23 minutes. It's pretty much what it is. Yeah. Yeah, a new player has appeared. Don't know who this is. No, I think it is High Priestess. I know the name. I just, there's something. It's not a name that like this person doesn't usually write with this. Okay. So the list, my dear, wants in. After that, we're going to go and see Julie. And we're going to go and see Anna Lan. I'm going to say at 10 o'clock tonight, my love. 10 o'clock is going to be our deadline. All right. So you notice the silver. Are you overthinking? Let me go and see what's up with that. I'm definitely going to say for the moment, I do not feel as though it really has anything. I feel like it is something that is being, overthought. However, you can always take the details of it if ever you do see the license plate or, because who knows. But I'm going to say I feel like this is a little bit of overthinking. Although I understand where you're coming from, I'd be thinking the same thing. I'm actually going to have to say I feel like this person was, someone that was waiting, could have been checking directions or their phone or visiting somebody, just kind of parked there really briefly. So even though I know that the timing can feel strange when you actually noticed it, but I don't feel like there's anything there to actually be concerned about or anything that would be intentional towards you. So our minds are especially really, really good at connecting different kind of dots, especially when we're tired or stressed or feeling a little on the edge. But it doesn't mean that your intuition is warning you. Sometimes it's just really your nervous system that's kind of asking for some type of reassurance. So for the moment, I'm going to say there's no indication that there is anything that is unsafe or anything that is directed at you. Just kind of try to ground yourself, rest, hydrate, do something nice and comforting. I don't feel like this is going to be something that is going to be repeated. So I'm going to say everything is okay. You're all right, my love. But I definitely do understand where this is coming from. I'm sending you much love, sweetie. Do we have our beautiful Julie who is around? Let me do this. Let me do that. And this, and let me go get Julie's questions. I'm going to go and send her. Oops, hold on. Okay. Here we go. So, let's go see if we have Julie. Yeah, Elaine, send it to my email, perhaps. Oh, it's your turn, Julie. It's your turn. Yeah, I'm already with you. I had not seen that we had this other question. You hear a gibbler? Honestly, you hear everything. I would fart, you would hear me. Yeah, gibbler. Oh my God, this is a gibbler. She didn't go to school all week, 5 days. I know because I bring her to school. I do. She crosses the street. She comes to my place. I bring her to school instead of her taking the school bus because I bring Matthias to school. Yeah, she didn't go all week. Why? I'm like, did you drop out of school? Because it's illegal until you're 16, She's 15. And she's like, no. I'm like, well, are you sick? And she's like, no. I'm like, all right. I'm like, what have you been doing? Oh, I've been sleeping. What the? Honestly, I'd kick her bonbon. I would kick her bonbon, but I'm not her mom. So there you go. I don't care how tired you are. Go to bed early. I'll take your phone away. Just go to bed. Do your homework. Go do your exams. Get your little bonbon in school. Sweet Lord. And she's not coming from a poor family. She does not live like this is, any hoot. I don't get it. No, it is not a good excuse. I don't care what it is. She didn't go to school all week. Not only that, Julie, her dad works from home 3 to 4 days a week. So he's home. He knows that she's sleeping. And her mom leaves like at 8:30, 9 o'clock into the morning. Like they could easily wake her up 10 times, even if she fell back asleep and say, get your bonbon up. I'm bringing you to school. God knows what. The only time she goes to school is when she's sleeping at my house because she knows that the rule is if you're going to sleep at my house, I'm sending you to school the next morning. You're getting your little butt up. You're going to school like my kids are going to school. Seriously. Oh my God. I know. Issues. That's okay. Not my family. Not my business. You were the number 4 kids, was given a number like that. There you go, right? How many kids? They have 2 of them. The other one is 16 and like a half, and he dropped out of school. He's at home doing nothing all day. Honestly, it's a very dysfunctional family. Honestly, very dysfunctional. I do not live into a dysfunctional town or anything. Like, they're just weird. I don't get it. I don't. Again, not my problem, not my thing. When she's at my home, I take care of her and I send her to school. But sweet Lord, some people are irresponsible. That's all I can say. Who dropped out? Her brother dropped out. Her brother's a year and a half older than she is, and he dropped out of school. He passes his days onto his phone into the basement, you know, doing his own little thing. Yeah. How did they get the money? How did who get the money? The kids? I don't know. Look, listen. Well, he works in computers for the government, and she works into the school system, which is really weird. Any hoot. Yeah, I don't know. It's strange. But it's been like that forever. Like, when we bought the house here, she was always over here. Like, I've known this girl for... I've had this house for 10 years, and I've known her for 10 years. Yeah, it is. Oh, there's weird stuff. Yeah, she's got like social workers going to see her and everything to such because they're not sending their kids to school. It's weird. It's really weird. I don't agree with it. I don't. I think it's horrible. I really do. Like, I don't care what you do in life. I really don't. I do not care where you work, what you do. I do not. But I need you to go to school, all right? And then you can decide what you want to do. But you got to go to school, at least until you're obligated, at least until you're underneath my house, my roof. You're going to school. And not only are you going to school, you're going to get good grades. Otherwise, I will be upset. That being said, you do not want to see Romancefull Tarot being upset. All right, so the 10 of Pentacles energy all together. Let's go and see that. Does he consciously? Yes. Yes. So does he consciously think this way too, or is it just the universe message for you? I'm actually going to have to say, I feel as though, and we do have our 2 over here of Wands popping on through in our Page of Cups. Elaine, you can send your other question out. You're going to be after Annalyn. The energy coming on through is really on both levels. So consciously, he may not be sitting there thinking in exact terms like legacy or long-term structure like the way that you do, but emotionally and intuitively, he's definitely aligned with it. Like, it feels like something he wants, even if he hasn't necessarily fully put it into words yet. The 10 of Pentacles is that message to trust the process and to partially kind of have that reflection of what's quietly, if you will, forming within. So it's more subconscious than it is verbal for him, but it is definitely very there, and it is definitely very real. So yes. Now, how is he gaining power and how is he gaining strength? Honestly, he's rebuilding his strength, but he's rebuilding it internally. All right. I see him gaining power through different things, self-disciplines, but I'm also going to have to say, I feel like it has to do with his boundaries, focusing on stability, especially work, personal structure, reconnecting with his sense of his own self-worth. So even when you're not actively sending him energy, he's learning how to ground himself, how to stand onto his own 2 feet again by his own self. And that actually is a really, really good thing for the relationship. So it's creating that balance rather than the dependency. So when you do send that beautiful, loving energy, it feels like it's encouragement. It doesn't feel like it's a crutch. So the overall message is this phase is about really the both of you, the whole, growing in parallel, not one carrying the other. One's not carrying all the baggage of the other. You're aligned, even if the path looks like it's somewhat a little bit quiet. So what's building now is really meant to last, and that's why it's kind of unfolding slowly, but really quite intentionally. So it's all good, sweetie pie. I know, he's doing really, really good. I know. No, it's a very good question. It's a very good question, sweetie pie. We're gonna go and see Adeline. Adeline did need a timestamp, so let me just go see. I don't see an email from Adeline, but I know that your question should be there. And we are going to add Mimi, who is going to be after Elaine. Thank you, my beautiful Mimi, if you are somewhere around. So hold on. And here we go. I got you. So Adeline, just give me one tiny little second. And here we go. So Adeline it is. We're going to put a timestamp and then we're going to go see Elaine and Mimi. So we're going to put this little deck over there. I'm going to come and see this one. All right. So, Adeline, you're going to be at 40 minutes, 41 minutes, 30. I'll put you at 42 minutes. Is where I'm going to put you. You are definitely getting stronger, sweetie. One little step at a time. All right. So, well, let's go and see Adeline. All right. We're going to start with the current thoughts and feelings towards you all together. I feel like during this new contact phase altogether, I feel like his energy is feeling like it is more, I'm going to say reflective and a little bit conflicted. Like it's not detached. He thinks about you more when things are quiet than when things are very loud. And there's a curiosity, there's a nostalgia, but there's also that sense of something that is unfinished business. So emotionally, I feel like he's very drawn, but cautious. Like he's trying to understand his own feelings before actually acting. So it's less about distance and more about some type of internal, if you will, processing, is what I'm gathering from it. So does he actually know that you are back onto the sites? No, I don't feel like it is clear. I don't feel like he has that conscious knowing yet. Absolutely not. There is a little bit of like an intuitive awareness that is within him, almost like he senses that you're not standing still anymore, not necessarily waiting for him. But that kind of creates a little bit of a subtle kind of stir into him. Even if he hasn't seen it directly, it kind of registers more like a shift in energy than a fact that he can actually point to. So I'm going to say he's definitely doubting, but does he actually believe and know? No, he doesn't have that certainty. He doesn't really know. Like he hasn't seen your profile or heard about it or anything of the such. As for what his next steps are, I mean, this man still holds on to you. He still has beautiful feelings. He would like to take some type of movement, but I don't see him doing it. I feel like his next steps feel more, I feel like he's more a little bit observing than reaching out. If he does end up reaching, because we do have our Emperor and we do have our King of Rods, it could be somewhat of an emotional gesture. It could be something that's casual or something that's a little bit more indirect. The timing kind of feels linked to him feeling more settled internally, especially mentally, than something that is rushed. It's not what he's going for. So I'm going to say for the moment, next actions are very unclear. I am not going to say 100% he's going to reach out. I've got a yes and I've got a no, and I've got beautiful feelings towards you. It's really going to depend on how that goes. Is it going more towards the yes, I'm taking control of my life, I'm going to go and get what I want and who I want, which is going to be you? Or am I going to say I'm going to keep on holding on to this person, but I'm not necessarily going to do something because it's too difficult, or I don't feel strong enough, or I don't feel like I got what I need, or my ego's into the way. It could go either way, my sweetie pie. For the moment, I would actually prefer to say that I don't feel like something's going to be happening, but it could. It could. My overall message for you is that it sucks, but no contact right now is actually creating space for more clarity than loss. So you're not forgotten. You're still onto his mind. You're still being considered. I need you to focus on staying grounded and staying open without all the waiting that goes along. So what's meant to move will do so, but will do so naturally. So I'm going to say to stay strong within all of that, my beautiful love, and just don't give up, sweetie. Elaine, do I see that those jobs, Mimi's going to be on up next. Do I see that those jobs are going to call you for an interview? You're ready for it after knowing what to do next. Considering what I saw earlier and what I'm seeing at this moment, I still feel like there's more work to be done. There could be somewhat of an offer, or not an offer. There could be like a second interview, like more information. I want to gather more information from you. I want to see a little bit more where this is going. That could be happening. But as for an actual job that is coming from it, I don't see it at this moment. So I'm going to say keep posting, keep going out, keep looking. Just don't give up. Just don't give up until somebody gives you the second chance and a third chance and you're hired. That's it. That's all. Keep going. For the moment, I don't feel as though they could call you. There is probably one of them into that who will call you, because I do see somewhat of a reach out, but I don't feel like it's going to land the job. So you could have a reach out, you could have an interview, one, not more than one, but I will say one. How's that going to move forward? I don't feel like it's going to give you what you want, but I don't want you to look at this because that's really not important. What's important is, look at that. I've done a really, really good job. Somebody is probably going to end up reaching out towards me. Let's make the best out of it. Whatever happens over here into the outcome can be changed. And I'm going to go and see Mimi into the meanwhile. So just really what's important into all of this is just like, don't give up, sweetie. Just don't give up. Ever, ever, ever. I don't care what it is. Just don't give up. All right. I'm going to put a timestamp for Mimi. I'm going to go and make sure everything is okay. I'm going to cramp your hand a little bit more tonight, Juanson. Yeah, okay. So hold on just a second. And I am validating and everything is okay so far, so good, all right? Well, that is perfect, sweetie. Stephanie, I will answer you in just 1 second. I'm going to go and see Mimi to begin with, and you'll be right on up right after. I'm going to put you at 48:30. Actually, I'm going to put you at 49 minutes. It makes more sense. Makes more sense. So just hold on. All right, Mimi. I know that you're still into a lot of processing at this moment, and I also know that your awareness is 100% completely spot on. And you're not wrong that this promotion feels like it is more something that I'm going to say is of a structural kind of correction than something that it is performance based. All right. But I also feel you're also right about one thing that matters into the world altogether is the compensation and the positioning that still does count. So sometimes I'm actually going to say the universe upgrades us kind of quietly before it actually catches up fully with us. So, I'm going to go and see what's happening over here with CH. All right. Just one second. I'm just going to do this. All right. And voila. We're going to go and look at CH. All right. Okay. So, CH. Now, CH also mentioned that she'll be kind of, how could I say this? I feel like CH is going to be kind of reshuffling things over here, and your roles, but also your responsibilities. So I'm going to say, as usual, it kind of feels like she's looking more towards you than SN. I feel as though there's a lot that is going on over here. Hold on just one second. I know that she's wanting to do a lot for you. All right. I know that she is wanting to do a lot for you. But I don't feel as though she's actually able to do all of everything of what she's actually saying. I do not feel as though she is necessarily like ill-intended. Absolutely not. For the promotion, like I said, follow your intuition. The move isn't really about an individual process. It's more about a structural correction, if you will. The management knows the imbalance that makes that doesn't make sense anymore, especially with newer staff coming on in at a higher level. So yes, it's more about fairness onto the actual paper, like recognition. But that said, the universe is still making sure that you're financially compensated for what you've already been carrying, that you've been carrying for quite some time. Now, what we were saying about CH and loading you with more work, that is important because she looks to you more than SN because she trusts your capability, but she also trusts your resilience. Not because she's being fair, but you've already been operating onto a higher responsibility level than your title. And she knows that you're going to be able to make it work. And that's both your strength and the reason why you're feeling burnt out at this moment. So you're right. You won't break easily, but you're not going to burn out neither. So just be careful for it, however. Now, what's coming next for you is more about something that's going to be testing your limits, not to reward you immediately, but to really just kind of see how much more you can absorb now that the ranks are a little bit more equal. CH in particular sees you as more like a stabilizer, somebody who kind of fills the gaps in quietly. MT's thoughts, much more strategic, sweetie. Like there's more comparison happening. There's more subtle awareness than what you're actually even aware of. So be careful for that. Is she going to be fair? No, not really. Not naturally. Fairness doesn't come like something is automatic for her. It's going to come if you start setting clear boundaries, if you make your contributions visible. The good news now is that Sam and SN are onto the same rank and they've lost their easiest excuse to kind of sideline you. So that dynamic has shifted into your favor, even if they haven't fully adjusted yet. Now, their plan for you right now is not something that is malicious. It's more like, let's lean onto her because she can handle it. But this phase isn't meant to last forever. It's going to be somewhat of a transitional period. It's not your final chapter where you're at your current job. You're gathering that leverage. You're getting that clarity. You're working onto the self-worth. So even if it feels like it's exhausting at this moment, you're good. My best advice for you, protect your energy. Choose who you're going to give extra to and who you're not going to. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. You've already proven it a million times. You never got a secondhand cramping? Then you haven't been doing the job well. Or maybe you've been doing the job well. You don't need the secondhand cramping. What is that? Probably what? The Gibbler and her brother got a benefit that they don't need you to know? Don't work or school. No, they've got no benefits. No, they're completely sane. They're good. They're going to school. No, they got no benefits. What holds Jay back from reaching on out of this moment? His own issues, my beautiful Stephanie. His own problems, sweetie pie, is basically what it is. Swanson, you're last and you're next. Yeah, also getting over here, our strength card. He doesn't have the strength to do it. He doesn't have the strength. He doesn't have the energy, as simple as it is. I could invent a million different excuses, but he's not ready to face what he has done and the way he has done it. He just doesn't. His ego way too strong, and he doesn't have the answers. He can't repair it. So even if he did come towards you, if he can't repair what he did, he's not able to say he's sorry, and he's not able to say that he's going to do better. Then into his mind, he's thinking, what's the point? So he'll come towards you when he's ready to repair, ready to acknowledge, or ready to move forward. Any one of those things. Actually, no, not any one of those things. If he's wanting to continue with you, he'll come towards you. If he's simply wanting to repair and say he's sorry, he's not going to come towards you. He's going to leave you hanging there, sweetie pie. But if he actually wants to reconstruct with you, he'll come on back. That's the only thing that he will come on back. If he is not ready for that because he doesn't have the energy, doesn't have, like, this is touching way too much his ego system. Oh my God, what have I done? What have I said? I'm going to have to bring myself down a couple notches and really say, I've done something bad. I'm sorry for the way I've done things. I've said things and everything. He's just not ready to face the music. Don't worry about it, Elaine. Johansson, you're next. And here we go. All right. here we go. So, Watson. Why can I not? Hold on. Let's do this. And let's go over here. Let's go with the Love and the General. Ten of Wands getting our Three of Discs, also getting our Wheel of Fortune. All right, Sweetie Pie, what I'm going to say for you is this. Work is stagnant. I need you to gather yourself. I need you to meet new people. If you want to meet new people, that's how you're going to be able to maybe connect with different people who aren't to the same level as you. But as for work, I'm going to say things are pretty much the way that they are. I mean, they love you, well, as much as they can, because we know who your boss is, but they truly do appreciate you. And onto the passion side of your work, I can't say that I'm actually seeing anything in specific, so I'm going to say things are pretty much calm. Love-wise, things seem to be pretty much calm also. If you want things to move on forward and you want things to be happening, I need you to go and take action. I need you to go to put yourself onto like a site. Yeah, that would be fun, wouldn't it? Why don't you let Lilith and I go and pick your next candidate? Woohoo! I would love that. I keep telling my mom I'm going to put you onto a site and I'm going to go and pick your next man. She's not ready for it yet. That being said, I do have over here for you into the messages that are coming on through. As for Elizabeth, I feel like she's doing good. She's in control of her powers. She sees what she needs to do. She knows what she needs to do. I'm going to say it's okay. Nothing, woohoo, but nothing bad neither. It's good. It's following on through, and that's it. That's all. We also do have over here our Hermit. We do have our Queen of Cups, and we do have our Temperance. I'm going to say what she actually wants to say towards you is that into those moments where she's a little bit alone and she doesn't have all that much happening, she really is definitely thinking about you, thinking about the connection, thinking about the possibilities, thinking about all those lovely things that you guys could have done and maybe, hey, who's to say, could still kind of do. Let's go over here. Let's go with an oracle. Let's go with an angel and some love messages. All right. Angel message. You are not forgotten. Your angels are very close at this moment. They want you to know that the love that you have felt was real, not imagined. And it didn't disappear just because things went quiet. Love doesn't speak loudly. Sometimes it just kind of sits there in warmth and into the comfort. An oracle message. The bond changed from not meaning. Whether from her or somebody else, this message that is meant for you is that what you shared mattered and it left an imprint. And that is what still echoes. And love messages. You're meant to hear. You were easy to care about. You didn't imagine the closeness. It was there. It was real. You are always very memorable. And you don't need to beg love to return. What's meant for you will return. Someone will meet you where you are, not where you actually do perform. A refund. Who are you, Kay? Kay, no, no, your reading is at, you must be the K over here, is at 27 minutes. Sorry for the caps. Yeah, you will have the time stamps in a few minutes. All right, sweetie pies. Oh wait, Kay, you're over there. Okay, then that is not your reading. You're not the person I thought it was. I'm gonna remove this. Kay, you can ask me your question if you want to, sweetie. We cannot refund anything that is super chat. It is not in my possession. It belongs to YouTube, not me. I can't refund that. But if you can ask your question, I will answer it before we do finish. So please do ask your question. Yeah, no. I'm sorry. I thought you were somebody else. Please ask away. All right. I know, right? Maria, your reading is done, sweetie. I already did your reading. You'll have your timestamp later. Your reading, Maria, is at 14:30, and you'll have a timestamp. Now, I'm just waiting for Kay. Is Jermaine and you over, sweetie pie? Let me go and see. And I have to say sorry to begin with. Okay. All right. All right. My pleasure, Maria. All right. So, what's happening with this, sweetie pie? K. Is it over? My King of Swords is not necessarily looking towards the future. I honestly, with the cards that I'm seeing at this moment, and I will take out some more, I have our King of Swords. I have, the moving on forward. For the moment, I'm going to say there's a definite walk away. Are you guys going to be able to reconnect? For the moment, it's not into the cards. I'm going to take out another deck to go and validate the information that I'm getting. For the moment, everything is giving me a clear signal that, unfortunately, I feel like it is more no. It's like we're walking away from a situation that we don't really know what to do, and we're not really necessarily ready to put the effort into it, and we don't even really know where we need to put the effort into it. So I actually feel like it's really complicated right now, and I'm sorry, sweetie. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to break your heart. I don't want to tell you sucky stuff. I don't. My Page of Pentacles, the person that you're talking about, so Jay Jordan, I'm not going to say it's a forever no, but I'm going to say for the moment it is a no. I would prefer to say to you, because of the current energy that I'm seeing, that I feel like it is a definite no. But I know things in life can change. I know that variables can change. So I'm going to say unless something changes, I feel like it is probably somewhat of an ending, my love. But I am sorry for it, sweetie pie. I'm going to say it is for the best. Everything happens for the right reasons, right? Even if we don't understand them. But yeah. I'm sending much love out to everybody, okay? So please do be strong, and we'll see each other, guys, soon on Monday. It's my pleasure. I'm sorry, sweetie pie. If you want to talk about it and you need somebody to kind of just vent about it, send me an email, all right? I'll listen to you. I'll write back to you, I promise you. Watson, I'm going to send you some finger crampies. See you soon.